Over 370 days. Takeda Shingen stood over the camp of Kajun, created in the Stope's garden, overlooking what they had achieved in over 1 year since they first headed out from the small settlement in the United Cities territory in the Great Desert. Hello everybody and welcome back to Kenshi and my channel. It's been a very long time and I thought it was about right to show you what the Scorched clans have reached in the time I have been silent on YouTube. As you can see, we have founded a big settlement in Stope's garden, and according to plan, the Scorched clans still do not hide behind walls, which means we fight everyone that comes as he wants. In the meantime, having over 150 warriors, almost nothing can get too dangerous for us, except a big skin harvest or if the reavers attack. We have on purpose not taken out any of the larger factions. Well, not necessarily not on purpose, basically because we've just not been able to. We are producing a hell lot of iron and other potential trade goods. We have a huge armory where we store all kinds of armor. We produce heart protectors. Of course, still our, let's say, productive clan is the Tokugawa, which by now, let's say, well, yeah, each and every one of them is a master on their specific field by now. Still using Guzoku armor. Our stats, I have not trained on too high on purpose because there are other options in modded Kenshi to greatly increase your stats, but they cost a lot of money, which we are of course now making. But let me take you through a quick tour through the clans of the Scorched clans faction we have built up here. Let's say our first and foremost group for adventuring are the 24 generals, as from the beginning of the series. Luckily, none of them died until now, and as you can see, a lot of them have prosthetics by now, and we have been able, with a lot of grinding, to purchase some of the best, let's say, artificial limbs in Kenshi, which you can see here, the BDC exotic limbs. But if you look at the value of these little things, you can imagine how long it takes to be able to even get one of them. These have 24, a 72% addition, and here we have a masterwork one, and it costs 630,000 cats. So that's a lot of armor which has to be produced and then brought to market. The closest market we are using right now is are the crab villages, which we have at the crab faction we have allied with, because as far as I know, except the guys from Ribcage Town and Bonepile, some Marrow Gnashers or something. It's a very weak faction. It's the only Scorchlander only faction in the game. You can of course correct me if I am wrong here. And also they are pretty tough to take on, even in the stage we are right now. So we have the 24. Most of them equipped with okay, we can equip everyone with Edge Type 1 weapons now, as we can produce them. And as you can see, they have pretty nice stats, mainly through due to the prosthetics we are using. MK3 Swift arms also, they are way cheaper and still give 66% bonus to dexterity. And yeah, they have stats between 50 and 70. That's for the 24 generals. Here we have Clan Mori. Currently only Mori Suemitsu, let's say, in our service. He was the last of the warriors to be found, and the next big step will be to free the Clan Mori, which in my game is originated around Ribcage Town and Bonepile, and yeah, find the ancestors of these proud warriors, and to have another let's say mobile fighting clan, which will have 36 members. So, and it sounds a lot, but for the things we are planning, especially like attacking the Ashlands or taking on the United Cities, Crab People or other big factions, we just need numbers. No matter how good the guys are, if you don't have the numbers, you won't get far. Fox is one of the so he's the first guy I wanna train up to maybe also have some ninja clan in the Scorched clans actively. And Moritomo is currently scouting. Where is he? He's not in Shobatai. He's in Stoat. Of course, he also belongs to the 24 generals, and he is the only guy I think with 2 BDC prosthetics. Giving him, let's say, an insane speed of 56 miles per hour. It's quite impressive. And that's for this. Then, as already mentioned, we have the Tokugawa Clan, which is responsible for research, weaponsmithing, armor smithing, some also for making our food, which we have over here. We are mainly producing corn cubes with raw corn. This comes from the Gen mod, or General Modifications mod. We raise our corn and our wheat over here, which is working pretty nicely. And our food is then stored over here. As you can see, we have plenty, which, yeah, after 370 days in Kenshi, I think if you're still hungry, you make a big mistake. Or you made not one mistake, you're making a lot of mistakes. And as for the buildings, as you can see here, we have here, let's say, our big hospital with our medical benches, where we produce everything we need to heal our guys back up. Second floor also will be, is not finished yet, will be hospital. And the third floor is reserved for our research. For those of you who don't know, GenMod also adds a tech level 7 for which you need powered AI cores. Powered AI cores you can only get in the electrical workbench, and you need, let's say, a construction guideline and broken powered AI cores. Powered AI cores you get from Iron Spider's MK2, which they pack a punch almost as hard as security spiders, and are mostly found in Cheetah's Run and some other regions where maximum 2 of them roam freely. We have put up an outpost here, which is an ancient citadel, so we can heal during our hunting sessions for this precious research material. Power-wise, we go with the normal generators. We produce fuel, which we get from oil pumps, which also, I think, I'm not even sure yet, come from the gen mod. Here we have we produce salt, we produce building materials. We have integrated hybrid mines, which not produce like raw iron. They produce iron plates right away. Then we have, of course, steel bars, where we produce from iron plates and coal. We produce steel. And then, of course, here we have our weapon and armor facility, where we literally can by now craft almost every chain and metal armor. Tailoring and leather armor, we are still way behind, because that's not the armor the clans are currently using, but that's one of the projects I'm going to be focusing on for the near future. After the Tokugawa, we have the Ashina Clan, which was solely recruited from the defeated Black Dragon ninjas. And the Ashina Clan is currently also on a scouting and let's say training mission back into the United Cities territory, just to keep them busy and get their combat skills more tuned. They also have most of them have pretty good stats in between 50 and 60. They use the blue Azuki armor. Most of them have these NPC weather gears, which was invented by the Black Dragon ninjas, which makes them basically immune to all weather effects, except one or two of them. So they can roam freely wherever we want to bring them. And also they have Bite and Beak, the two pack animals. Beak is still lacking a how to say an animal bag, so we can transport stuff with him. And also I try to use a variety of weapons, not only going for maximum efficiency, but for example the Morning Star, double blood loss, 50% armor penetration. The damage is not so bad, but the 50% armor penetration is quite interesting, since in the late game, when you encounter enemies with a lot of armor, 50% armor penetration is quite a lot. After the Ashina Clan, we have Clan Mura. Clan Mura, maybe some of you remember from the previous videos, was from the start on dedicated to tending about farms, and this is what they're doing still. Yeah, it's only 7 members strong. They do not possess, let's say, Jesus Christ, some of them even possess shit armor, but they do the job pretty well. Most of them have gained a lot of attack skill already, since they are also one of the first clans we recruited. Then we have the Ashikaka Clan. The Ashikaka Clan is currently the, let's say, the wandering caravan, which we use to sell all our goods. Here, for example, in the crab village just south of Ark, or not far away from Kajun, which is the easiest shop to reach. For the sake of realism, or let's say saving time doing boring stuff, I'm still using some shopping mods, where the shops have drastically increased amounts of cats. And hello, where is the shopkeeper? Alright, he's not here at this moment. Is he this? No. Well, we have to see. But it works pretty well, traveling back and forth to the crab village, sometimes even also to this, or the crab town even. That's the job right now. They also are in line with the normal stats. They use hex stuffs and retractable hack blades, which we gained the recipes and the first weapons of from the Arachnid faction, which we were fighting as one of the first in the playthrough. Next we have Clan Tyra. Clan Tyra is our, let's say, our technical clan. Also not very strong in numbers, but by now they are pretty good in robotics, some in laboring, and they run our robotics laboratory. They produce our prosthetics and robotic materials, everything that goes around electricity, and they take care of our fuel production and keeping the whole base powered. And then most of you will remember the Usugi clan. Usugi clan was exclusively recruited from members of the Arachnid factions, namely Arachnid walkers, which means all of them have 2 scout legs. At right now, most of them have just like regular. Or did I change all of them yet? I think I changed most of them by now. Yeah, no, not yet. Not all of them, but most of them into masterwork ones. And as you can see, they are only using one-handed, let's say, side weapons, because the Usugi clan will be, if the future allows it and we have enough time to equip and produce, will be the clan to be equipping crossbows. And I can't produce it yet. Here we have our hemp production. We can also, due to the gen mod, we can produce backpacks, which are really cool. Some of you now might think some of the stuff is like a little bit overpowered, but in the future videos I will make, you will see that with the settings I have, and with the, let's say, with the danger of the region, and especially the size of the enemy parties, we need every advantage we can get, and it is still going to be freaking hard to succeed over here. What do we have over here? Yeah, it's the Tokugawa Clan. Tokugawa Clan also is next to the 24, our main battle clan, which I have been using to hunt for the Iron Spider's MK2, because the weaponry of the Tokugawa Clan is clearly targeting on being beneficial against robots. I think each and every one of them has a weapon that gives extra damage against robots and has armor penetration. Most of them have prosthetic limbs. Some of them even, let's say, the really good ones. Where do we have him? Oh, really good ones. Yeah, for example, over here. Yeah, he has a masterwork. Okay, he has that. That has to go away because that's negating each other. Yeah, okay, well, it's a lot of work. And that's basically the status of the Scorched clans as we are right now. Here we see our faction relations. The Black Dragon Ninjas, of course, we are negative, but we are allied with the Crab Raiders, and we have no war with any of the, let's say, major how do you call it? Yeah, major factions. Okay, Southern Hive, of course, is unfriendly to us. Arachnids, of course, are minus 91 because I think we eradicated them. I think they're not even existing anymore. But maybe a few still roam the Shem Desert. And yeah, that is as of until now the current state of the Scorched clans. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see to make a few more videos now. I will not make it episodes, I will just tell stories of the Scorched empires or the Scorched clans. Each and every one of them standing on their own. You can, if you want to watch them in, let's say, some chronological order, you can simply go by the date when I upload them. So everybody, thanks a lot, and until next time, over and out, Gnirk.